The only thing that she wanted to talk about, she wanted to know, understandably, she wanted to know everything that had happened. Did you just hear the announcement? Because she wants to tell me that this is going out from what I'm doing to her as the biggest betrayal of the season.
No, it's not.
She is one of a kind.
I know. I just told them that you are a way bigger person than I am because I couldn't even be in a room with her. After what she just said to Jackie, I could not sit in a room with her because I would explode. The fact that you even gave her a chance to explain herself, and I said if she is doing anything but apologizing, she's doing it wrong because that's all.
Oh, no. She just wanted to know. She's been speaking to a psychologist. She is on a lot of medication. And she wanted to know everything that has led to me doing this, what people told me. She wants to know who told me. She wants to know when they told me. She wants to know, and of course, the very few pieces of information that I did give her, which in the beginning I did start to give her names, and then I thought, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah.
And so then everything, of course, she comes back and says, not true, not true. And then I said, Audrey, what good is it for me to tell you all of these things if you're just going to deny everything that I'm, So then all I'm doing is exploiting my game when I have to stay here.
What'd you tell her?
I told her that I knew there was a final two deal with her and John, and I told her that Jackie told me that she said that I made up the 5-person alliance.
That's not bad.
And so then moving forward, I wouldn't tell her any other people's names.
You shouldn't. That's good.
And she kept trying, and then I was like, Audrey, look, and I kept trying to turn it through like a personal level, and I was like, look, let's not talk game right now. This is over. Like, let's not.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've been pushed against the wall. Like, you have to understand when everyone is coming to me and they're telling me these different things, and she's like, everyone is just using me. Like, everyone is just like basically making me believe her again.
Yeah.
And then she says she's been speaking to a psychologist and she had an absolute panic attack in the DR. That's why she'd been in there for...
She's proven that so many times in this game. You know that. No one in this house thinks you are wrong in any way. No one thinks that you have betrayed her. I'm telling you right now. No one outside of this game sees it that way.
You know what? There's nothing else I can do.
You've done...
Just forget about it.
You've done way more than you should have, honestly. Way more.
All I can say is if it gets spun that way, then I want out of this house.
Listen, it's not. You have done nothing wrong to that girl. If anything, it would be me being spun that way. There's no way that you betrayed her in any sense. You know that. But when you talk to her...
She's trying to say that everybody would have rooted for me, you, and her to go through to the end, through the whole entire summer. And now this is the biggest betrayal of the summer. At my hand.
Shelli, you know in your heart that you did nothing wrong to her. You know that, right?
I do.
Okay, so that's all that matters. Everyone in this house knows that. Everyone in this house, everyone outside of this house knows that. You did more for her to stay in this game than you've probably done for yourself.
And I mean, the thing is even if what people are telling me, like what James and Jackie and John and Vanessa are all telling me, even if it's all lies, what more information do I have than to make this choice? This is the only choice I have.
You didn't make the wrong choice. You didn't. There's been so many inconsistencies. She has lied to our faces. We've seen that. I mean, who else has done it in this game? Nobody. To that level.
God, she's so good at making me think that she hasn't.
She has no emotion.
She's so good at making me think that Vanessa is someone that we shouldn't be trusting, and that Vanessa...
I know. I knew that when you came to me and told me that Vanessa is one of the ones that I trust just right behind you. I do. I mean, you do too. And don't question that. Don't second guess that. Don't doubt your decision that you made. You made the right decision. You know that. You knew that all along. You talked to her. She does that. The fact that she's even trying to talk game this late in the week, and
I understand that she wants to know what led me to this.
no, she doesn't need
I
to
would
know.
ask that too. But the thing is like, I can only take from this that how can what everybody has said to me all be a lie?
It's not.
And I know. And it's at least some of it has to be true, even if only a little bit. Somewhere in all of this, there is some sort of truth. And if that makes me cast doubt on somebody that I'm supposed to trust, and it makes me feel scared in this game, like, what am I supposed to do? Like,
Put it this.
for her to, like, make me feel that everybody is making all this up and that I've believed everybody else, and then I'm going to come out of this house and feel so stupid and, like, hated. Like, what?
Put it this way. The thought of putting us up next to each other.
She's saying that that's a complete lie.
So, well, you know, that's her lying about that right there. You know, James didn't kind of just make that up. Jackie's not going to just make that up. What she just said right there, Jackie, I mean, it's the same thing over and over. Like, yes, I get it that she's going to deny it, but let's be logical here. You know what I mean? Like, Jackie's not going to come make up this story, what she's been saying over and over. James isn't going to come to us. Why would he? He's been getting closer to Audrey. Why would he come up and tell us that? He trusts us over Audrey, obviously.
What did Jackie say again that Audrey just said in the bathroom that I'm supposed to be so upset about?
She brought up the alliance again that we were in, and that, that we did exactly to her what we did to Jeff. Turned on her, I guess. When she was the one steering the conversation about backdooring Jeff. Just, there's been even something so little.
Was she? She wasn't steering any conversation about backdooring
She's
Jeff.
the one that brought it up.
That's true. She wanted to turn everyone against Jeff because she said that Jeff was turning everyone against her. So it was Jeff versus Audrey.
Again, Shelli, she's emotionally unstable right now, and for this game. Like, even if there's always a lie, the best thing for her is to go home. You know what I mean? She's proven time and time again. If this was her first explosion, you know what? You have every right to be doubtful of your decision and question, like, if she should go home or not. But she's had 3 more weeks in this game, and she's done exactly what she did the first time. And you stuck by her side every single day. You defended her. And while you were defending her, she's going behind your back, trying to put a target on your back, lying to you. And you still give her the benefit of the doubt.
I told her that I felt that her ultimate goal was to separate me and you so that she could work with me, and she pulled down her glasses and did this thing to, like, say, I never, ever said that. Like, that is absurd. Whoever's told you that. And I said, no one said that, in those exact words. I said that, but that's, like, from what people have told me that I've gathered was your goal. And she's telling me how wrong I am. And
she does this. Remember James? How James was, like, questioning everything? And James even said, like, man, like, talking to her, like, I feel bad. Like, I feel like I should believe her. She does that. She's done that to everybody.
I know.
To me, too. I'm like, maybe I am wrong.
And then she was trying to say that, like, y'all's argument that you had outside was like you trying to, like...
It was just, like, set up. I was trying to set her up.
I don't know. She didn't... it was just one little sentence that she said. She didn't really make a big deal about it, but I remember, like, catching a sentence that she said that, like, made me kind of feel like she was saying that you were stirring things up. Not maybe...
No,
maybe...
I know. But I didn't even want to... I wasn't even trying to talk to her. And I was... The first part of the conversation was me helping her, once again.
Yeah.
And then when I caught her in her own life, that's why I blew up on that little sentence that she wanted me to swear on my life that you were on the back door. The only reason I got so caught up on that was because that was actual hard evidence for me, because I knew exactly what she said. For her to sit there and straight up lie to my face, and I knew for a fact what she had said, that just proved to me that she's been doing this the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for her to see her as sincere as she was, saying she didn't say that, I'm like, she's been doing this the whole time. Because if I was doubtful, I would have believed her. But the fact that I knew, because I came like straight and told you, because that was like bizarre to me that she would try to make me destroy my life. You went back door. That just shows no trust, no loyalty. And the way that she was defending herself.
She's coming back up here. Oh no, that's not her, it's Vanessa. Who is that?
You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Sorry, I thought that was
I
her.
was playing chess. Steve was trying to get a little peep in the conversation. That's why I got so irritated, because the way that I saw her lie to me and how she was like so, like trying to convince me. And I doubted myself for a little bit, a split second. I was like, did I say
Yeah, I
that?
know, she makes you doubt.
And I was like, I said, man, did she say that? And after, I leave, I'm like, okay, yeah, of course she did, because I wouldn't have like freaked out so much about that. But that right there, that's when I was like, you know what, you've been doing this the whole time, you've been lying to us. And I've never had a good feeling after that whole first week, after that whole went down, everything went down. I only stayed with hers because you did, which even shows you're a better person than I am. So you cannot worry if this is getting spun as you betraying her. No way. Not even.
Well, she's definitely gonna make it seem that way.
Okay, well, people watch this show. Everyone sees it. My journals, there's no way they're making it spun out to be that way. It's just...
I mean, why is it just me betraying her? Why can't it be her betraying me as well? Why can't she understand that angle?
Because she thinks one way. She can't. She doesn't want to. She thinks that she's always right. She's, I'm not going to say heartless, but she's emotionless.
I think maybe a reason why she tries to turn us against Vanessa is because another thing that she said is she was like, when Vanessa was HOH, she was like, every single day during that, Vanessa would pull me upstairs and say, can I trust you? Can I, am I doing the right thing standing by your side?
Please go to the diary room.
And so the fact that, Vanessa was showing that doubt made,
Yeah, because she thought she would
I
put it down in our
think it
head.
probably made her uneasy about Vanessa.
Well, Vanessa was just like me as far as she wanted to trust Audrey. But like I said, when we get information from Audrey, it's almost, the information is skewed. It's kind of tainted. We don't know what's true or not, so we have to kind of verify before we can believe her. I know exactly where Vanessa was as far as I want to trust you, Audrey, I want to, but everything you've done, we can't just jump back into it. You know what I mean? It's like a thing you build over time, and Audrey would get mad at that and frustrated because we didn't just we trust you again. You know what I mean? So I understand Vanessa's point of view with it, and she was honest. I want to trust you. I'm gaining trust with you. I'm here, but I'm not there yet. And of course, Audrey took that as, she's doubting me. I bet she's telling Clay and Shelli that. We need to split them up. But again, Audrey didn't want anybody but you in this game. Let's be honest. She wanted you so you can take her to the final two, because she knew that you weren't going to take it with me, and maybe even with Vanessa, because she knew you were getting closer to Vanessa. I think that's why she felt threatened, and that's why she feels so betrayed, because you were the only one, I think, that stuck by her, and then now the fact that you were getting her out, but she doesn't realize, maybe in her head she actually thinks that she was right in all these situations, but the thing is, she wasn't.
And honestly, here's the thing.
Ow. Oh my gosh, I just
How is it ultimate betrayal by my end?
It's not.
When we were playing this game together, people went up against Audrey. I stood up for Audrey. I kept her in this game when I was HOH. Followed through the next week when someone on our team was HOH. Someone in our alliance who Audrey had betrayed. Audrey betrayed Vanessa. Vanessa forgave her. When Vanessa became HOH, Vanessa forgave her and saved her as well. And now, by the fourth week, now I'm HOH again, and all this evidence is pointing at all of us, and together as an alliance, Vanessa felt this way, I felt this way, Austin felt this way, you felt this way, everyone in the house felt this way. So now it sucks that it's by my hands that this decision has to be made, but at what point is that a betrayal of me to her? She hasn't done anything to me that's protected me.
That's
or helped
exactly-
me
that's exactly what I
or
told her.
benefited me in this game. So if she were to protect me and benefit me and saved my ass, and then I turn around and send her home, that would be a betrayal. But I've kept her safe and been loyal. Like, at what point, how is this an ultimate betrayal just for me?
Deep down, she knows that she's done a lot of wrong to you. And no matter how much she won't admit it, I think she feels guilty for that. I mean, she has to.
She sure doesn't show it.
Well, there's no way, Shelly. There's no way that you betrayed her.
Yeah, I
And
really
you
didn't.
you didn't. So you don't
It was
ever
like, it was
put
like
that-
while I was talking to her, she was saying these things where she was actually having me believe her. She was actually having me believe that what things people had told me were untrue, you know, and like that really I've made the wrong decision. And I just kept thinking, oh my God, I need to get out of this room. I need to talk to somebody who's going to bring me down to earth, because like she really had me believing that I had made the wrong decision. And then when she said that to me, that it was like this ultimate betrayal, and I was like, are you kidding? I was like, Audrey, you're trying to tell me that me doing this is the betrayal of the season? Like, that's how you're going to spin this right now on me? And then they come over and tell us not to use production as a strategy, and I just got up and walked out of the room.
you gotta do that. You gotta walk away from that. And Becky wandered up, and then James wandered up, and we were just talking about hunting and stuff. It wasn't anything important. But, I mean, you can have your talks later. You can talk to everybody.
I mean, I don't, like, they just saw me come in here upset. Like, I don't want to now just, like, hang out upstairs.
They knew that you were talking to her. But
Actually, do you think that maybe we could get them back up here? Because I want to be like, hey, y'all, I really want you to tell me straight face what, you know, like what really is true.
Yeah.
I just want them to retell me.
yeah. Can we go get them?